What's poppin', all stars? Welcome back to my channel. It's me here, Tishae, your biggest and brightest shining star. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Mars in Aquarius. Now, Mars in Aquarius, ooh baby, this sign is very interesting. Now, I'm going to talk about Mars first, what Mars represents. Mars is basically your overall instincts, your sex drive, your energy, and how you go about getting things done. Mars is the masculine planet in your birth chart, so it tells you how you go about getting things done, how you go about achieving goals, your ambition, your drive, and how you like it in bed, all of that. Now, Mars in the 11th sign of Aquarius, ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Okay, Mars here is a very detached individual. Very detached individual. These people are very friendly. When they first meet you, they give off this vibe that, like, oh, we friends, like, we cool, like, you know, like, we got things in common, like, you know, like, you feel like, oh, this is a good guy, like, you know, it's a good girl, like, okay, homegirl, my new little friend right here, like, you feel like you've been knowing them for a minute type shit, like, almost. And it's because Aquarius is the sign of friendship and humanitarianism and the group thinking, you know, being inventive. So they have an inventive way on how to get people to fuck with them and get people to do what they want. So basically, if you have Mars in Aquarius, you're kind of like a person that you like having friends, but you're scattered, like you're scattered all over the place. So you're not, even though you're fixed, it's a fixed sign, it's still an air sign. So you know how to communicate well with people. You have a lot of friends, you know, a lot of people genuinely vibe with you, like you can get along with people. But for the most part, because it's an air sign, you could tell lies, you know, you could tell lies just for the sake of people feeling like they can connect to you, but not emotionally though. Like, you connect as far as like the air, like communicating, like bouncing off different ideas, creating different scenarios and stuff. But when it comes to when your friends need you, my nigga, when your friends need you to like be there for them emotionally, you don't know how to do that. And so sometimes people that have a lot of water or earth or just fire, like any other fucking elements in their chart, people that are more sensitive or more caring or more affectionate, like, may look at that like, bro, you was just dealing with me yesterday, but now, like, I need you, like, I literally need you on like an emotional level, and you can't be there. Mars and Aquarius don't care about that. Like, they don't live in water. They're the water bearer. So they see your emotions, but they're not in your emotions, you know? And I got that from Dolo. That was a great analogy. They really don't. Like, they can see how you feel, but their chakras and the Mars chakra in them won't allow them to, like, be emotional. They won't want to connect with you on an emotional level, and if they do, they're very detached. So you could be talking to them about something and they could vibe with you, they can hear you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they feel you. Like, literally, they can hear you, but they don't feel you. Like, and so sometimes Mars is about your instincts and like what you want. So sometimes it's hard to even know what these people want. Like, one minute they could say, oh, I'm gonna move here today, and then the next minute I thought you was moving to so and so, and you were like, and they like, they inventive, they make up some whole new shit that they working on why they ain't moved yet, but all along that was never their real intentions. That was never their real intentions in the fucking first place. So it's like, Mars and Aquarius people are weird as fuck. Like, they'll tell you things just to see how you'll react. These are the type of people, they can control how you move. Like, they could say one thing. Like a lot of Aquarius placements do this, but especially Mars and Aquarius, because this is where your basic will and energy drives and comes out of. So it's in Mars. So these people, no matter what placement you have, say you a Sagittarius sun sign, whatever, nigga, if you have your Mars in Aquarius and it holds a higher degree, say it holds like 29 degrees, nigga, that's super potent. Like that holds the highest degree in your chart. Well, for any placement that holds the highest degree in your chart, that's where most of your energy comes from. Or you resonate with that that region in your solar system, in your personal solar system. You resonate with that planet more. So these people, like I said, if you have a very high Mars degree in Aquarius, like you could have a lot of friends, be very friendly, but you could be caring and friendly to one friend, and then the next day you're doing that to the next friend, and you don't see how the other friend gonna feel a certain way about that. You just don't see it. You don't give a fuck. So Mars, and like I said, their intentions could be off. Like you don't know what they really want. Like they could be telling you a whole opportunity about something, and then they go ahead and do the same shit with someone else. Like you thinking, oh, we building something, we talking about this and that, you know, but like Dolo said, the fucking basket, they go throw the basket somewhere else. Like that's so true, bro. Because I'm the type of person, like I've dealt with someone with this placement that I truly cared about, and it took me a while to really realize, like, this person don't give a fuck about me. Like they don't care. They say they care, but they only saying that because they know that's what you want to hear, but they generally don't care. And sometimes, like, I be like, damn, are these people sociopaths? Like, I'm so sorry, Aquarius, but you guys wonder why people call you weird. And it's because Aquarian energy ruling by Uranus is very unconventional. So you're the type of people, like, you don't follow traditional rules. You don't want to get married. You want to be polygamous. You want to be polyamorous. You want to be in open relationships. You want to have, you'll be intrigued by every single personality you meet. Like everybody, you know how to connect with them on some way. It's the humanitarian in you. You know how to hang out with all your friends. You know how to which friends to pick to come to the party. Like who's gonna vibe with who. Like Aquarius people, they see the emotions, but they're not in the emotions. So they know how to play with people's emotions as well. So having Mars in Aquarius, like I said, you are very unique and weird as fuck. You follow your own path and you don't follow societal norms, which I completely agree with. You don't follow societal norms and you make your own path. But like I said, the negative side of this is y'all is emotionally detached, and it's a negative thing because we live on planet Earth, and for Earth to grow, it still needs water, and we can't live without water. So the reason why it's coming off as a negative trait is because y'all play with the emotions. Like y'all control the bucket that pours the water, so you can control how much emotions you want to put into a situation, or if you don't want to water the plant that day at all. And that's how you can get detached. Literally, think of the water bearer as, say you would say a Mars and Aquarius, or an Aquarius, they're holding the bucket of water. So when you vibing with them, you're feeling like, oh man, I feel so good. Like you think you're feeling like, because they're pouring the water, but the basic archetype of them is holding the bucket. So they don't yeah, they're not in the water, my niggas. So they could pour the water for you, and then they could fill up their bucket and be like, man, that water, I already watered that plant, so it don't need my attention today, and so I'll go water this other plant. Boom. That's basically what a fucking Aquarius is like. I feel like I just made that up. Look at me being all inventive like y'all. That's dope. But no, for real, that's Mars in Aquarius. You know, you guys in bed, like I said, very detached. Y'all don't like to be all cuddly, and right after you have sex, and nigga, you might fall asleep. You are really turned on by like mental stimulation. Like you like things to mentally stimulate you. Like you need people to you like to talk. Like you like to converse and exchange ideas. And sometimes y'all could talk about anything. And I'm not like that. I don't have a lot of air in my chart. The only time I talk is when I'm on YouTube. So it's like, if I'm not talking to my closest friends or my family, like I'm not talking to no one. So it's like, I don't really resonate a lot with the air element, but I'm an astrologer, so I understand myself and I understand how other people are, so I don't judge. And I have Venus in Pisces, so I have unconditional love for everyone on the planet. So it's like, okay, I just see where they're coming from, but I can see how this could be like a bad thing. But like I said, I just gave y'all the energy for Mars and Aquarius. That's pretty much it. Very unconventional people, unique, make up their own rules. They're also very into technology. They like high-tech things. They may have a lot of gadgets or like to keep up with new electronics and shit. They like things to be very scientific-y. Their jobs that they do, they like to just think to themselves, so they could have a very high-tech job. Like I know someone that was a crane operator with this placement, and he could work, but it was like he could think to himself at the same time. Like, or like riding a bike, a race car driver, like someone said on YouTube. It was like whatever job like that you could just think to yourself. Like you could be doing some real high-tech shit or like some dangerous shit, but you still like be able to think to yourself. And that's what Mars and Aquarius do. They like to think. They like to be in their air sign. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for Mars and Aquarius. Not my favorite Mars sign, but I understand the energy. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have. Go ahead and comment down below so I can learn a little bit more about you guys, because I really do want to learn more. Comment down below if you stayed but you didn't really got nothing to say. Just spam me star emojis, and also don't forget to subscribe, smash the notification bell so you know exactly when I upload a new one, and I'll see you in another one. Mwah.